Hello, this is Bharati from English Root. In this video, we are going to see about notice writing. Yes, notice writing. The question which is there from grade 6 to 12 in all the writing skills. Now, what is the difference between note and notice? Note means to clip certain phrases or to write down certain words, sentences, incidents, facts, etc. He is noting down the points. Notice specifically means in order to observe certain criteria or manipulate someone within a specific period. He is put to a notice period. Now, we'll just see what is the difference between note and notice. Note is a very brief information to keep in mind. Like if you're just writing something, we just take a note of it. Okay, after this, I'm going to do this. Or if we come across a new word, we just make a note of it. If you're taking up a recipe, we just note down the measurement or the ingredients. So this is a short comment or an explanation of a word or a passage in a book or article, or to note something about our idea or some important thoughts. And notice refers to observing or paying attention to something. It also indicates notification or warning of something, especially allow preparation to be made. Regarding information for public, which includes the facts of observing or making attention to something. Now, what is notice writing? Let's see. What is notice writing? Notice writing is a notice written or printed announcement to a targeted audience. Notices are factual and are to the point. The language used in the notice are simple and they are formal. They are not flowery at all. They are put on the display boards in the school or public places from where you have to target the audience. Now let us discuss notice writing. How to write notice in English. As a question on notice writing is a part of English writing skills for classes 6 to 12, and CBSE has a prescribed format of notice writing to be followed by students. Notice writing format is like this. You have the name of the issuing agency, that is if it is a school or any office or any institution, and then it should have date of issue when the notice is being written, and it should also have the subject of the event or title, what it is. And then you have the content or the body in which the day, time, duration, place, venue, when and where, it's all there. And finally, it is concluded by the authorized signatory of and their designation and contact details, if any. Then notice writing topics are also there. You have notice writing for competition. If you're having any competition or any event to be organized, then we have a notice. Like it can be an excursion or an educational trip. And something if it is lost or if you have found something under the title Lost and Found Notice, or if you're inaugurating a place or a club, then you have a notice if there is a exhibition or sale. Notice then also any blood donation camp or any camps is being held, then you have a notice, or any event or information which is to be issued, which is issued in fact in public interest or to target certain audience, then we have a notice. And according to CBSE, you have this notice writing questions for 4 marks, and it also has a breakup like the format of your notice carries 1 mark and the content or the body of your notice carries 2 marks and the expression carries 1 mark. On the whole, it is for 4 marks. There are certain tips. Now, I'm just going to share certain tips for notice writing. Whenever you are writing a notice, usually notice is for 45 to 50 marks. Whenever we are writing a notice, we should see to it we don't exceed the word limit. We have to be within the set word limit. And we should avoid repetition of information. We should not repeat the information, and we should always present our notice with an outline, or we should draw a box with a pencil, and then we should present our notice. And we should keep our notice short, crisp, and to the point. And we should also highlight the word notice and title. It can be bold. You need not highlight it, but it can be bold, and you have to underline it. Or the title should also be eye-catching. It should have an ability to attract the audience targeted. And we should make it a point that we don't share any hypothetical information or irrelevant information in the notice. We should use only the information which is given there in the question. And we also don't share our personal information. And we should use all the available information from the question. And our answer shall include answers to all the 5 whys: what, when, why, where, and who. And the purpose of which it is written should be stated clearly. And the focus on the presentation should be very clear. Now, let us see some examples about our notice writing. The first question: while walking in a park in your neighborhood, you found a small plastic bag containing some documents, some cash. Write a notice about 50 words to be put on the park notice board, asking the owner to identify and collect it from you. You are Amar or Amrita, and your phone number is given. So, your first step, we'll draw a box, and then we give a heading. Heading is lost and found, or any relevant heading. And then what is found here? A plastic bag with documents and cash, when, the date and the time, and where, and the description of the bag, and how the owner should claim by giving identification details and the contact details. That is, you are Amar or Amrita. Let's see the answer. Yeah, you have a box, then you write notice on the top, you give the date, and you found. This is to inform all the readers that a plastic bag has been found in the neighborhood park. It has few documents and some cash in it. The plastic bag is red in color and it's medium sized. It was found on February 27th at around 6 p.m. near the fountain in the park. The owner of the bag shall contact me on 9399123456 along with the identity proof. Thank you, Amar or Amrita. Now, let's see another question. Here, water supply will be suspended for 8 hours on 6 March for cleaning of the water tank. Write a notice in about 50 words advising the residents to store water for a day. You are Karan Kumar or Karuna Bajaj, Secretary, Janata Group Housing Society, Palam Bihar, Kurnool. Yes. So first you draw a box, then you give the institution or the place from where the notice is being issued. That is Janta Group Housing Society, Palam Vihar, Kurnool. Then the date, then you some title, attention. Then this is to inform you that all residents regarding the suspension of water supply for 8 hours on the reason. Yeah, yes. Then the detail, then date, time, and then one sentence saying, we request you to store the required amount of water beforehand to minimize the difficulty. And then, thank you, the name of the secretary, designation, and the signature. Now let's see one more question. This is your Asma or Ashish, the head boy or girl of XYZ International School. Your school is going to publish the annual magazine next month. Write a notice for the notice board of your school, inviting students to submit write-ups. Yes. So first you draw a box, then name of the school, then the word notice, date, then you give a title. Maybe call for submission, then this is to inform. Here, just have a look at the answer. Now let's see, one more question. You are Ruhia Rahul, head boy or girl of ABC Convent School. Your school is going to organize an inter-school singing competition. Write a notice for your school notice board inviting names of all the interested candidates. So again here you start with drawing a square, then writing the notice inside. The first thing, the name, ABC Convent School, date, then the title, inter-school singing competition, and the content, then you sign off. Yes. Now, let's see. The name of the organization gets 1 mark. The notice, the date, that gets 1 mark. And here, this is for 5 marks. And then the content gets 2 marks. And the signing off, the signature gets 1 mark. Usually, like whenever we have an internal exam, maybe in 6th, 7th, 8th, we have this way of marks distribution, but CBSE has it only for 4 marks, where your content gets 2 marks and the presentation gets 1 mark and your title, the date, and all those things gets 1 mark. Now, let's see few examples. This is a notice about 5-day tour which the school is organizing. So all the details, how much they have to deposit, where they are going to stay, and when is the last day to pay the money, and when are they going to start, when are they going to come back, all these things. And one more example. This is the school organizing a musical carnival. So the title, look at the title. Attention, music lovers. Yes. One more. This is about the meeting of Science Society or the club. When is the meeting? Where? At what time? And why is the meeting? To discuss the arrangements for the fair. Then the signature, the designation. On the top, you have the date when this notice is being issued. Hope you have learned how to write the notice or the notice writing as a part of your English writing skills. Thank you. So, meet you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.